Hello there, my YouTubers. Welcome to the Maple Leaf Availability Media Conference. We're just 1 week away till the Leaf season starts next Wednesday on the 8th of October. We have two exhibition games left before the real season starts. Thursday versus Detroit back to back. So now I'll take you guys to the press conference right now. Enjoy.
And a game since that first one. I'm just curious, what's the thought process in terms of your preseason playing time at this camp?
Yeah, when I'm called to go in the net, I'll go in the net and do my best. And I think I'm trying to get everyone into games and whatnot. So yeah, no, I'm comfortable with where I'm at, and I'm excited to play some more hockey.
How important, I guess, what significance do you place in the preseason games in terms of getting geared up for the regular season?
Yeah, I think it's important, like we talked about last time, just kind of getting those final details that, maybe you don't get as much in practice. So, I think it doesn't take, too many games to kind of get that back and get in the swing of things. But, yeah, I'm feeling comfortable with where I'm at.
What would it mean to start opening night?
Yeah, it'd be pretty special. Be able to play in the Bell Center, opening night would be pretty cool. And, yeah, I'm looking forward to that day.
Do you anticipate playing one of the games against Detroit?
I would think so. I'm not 100% sure, so I don't want to say anything like that. But I would imagine, yeah, I'll probably play against Detroit.
So what are these team bonding trips like for you?
Yeah, it's good. It's good to kind of break up the rhythm of things and go out and get outside, go up north a bit, and yeah, it'll be really nice.
Murray, Stolars, even John Gillies. What have you picked up from some of these veterans, would you say, in this camp?
Yeah, they're pretty big. So, I play a little bit different than them because I'm, unfortunately not 7 feet tall. But yeah, I know they're all really strong goalies and have good pedigrees, and I'm just happy to be here with them.
You look around the league. Who do you kind of look at as similar styles to yourself?
I would say it's more who I'm trying to take things from. I like watching Dimko a lot. I like watching Bobrovsky a lot. Guys like that, I think, are very good technically, but have a bit of an ability to be athletic and go out and make good saves.
You have the same goaltending coaching staff, but when a new head coach comes in, how does that at all change, maybe the goaltending role in practice? And some goalies being a part of full practice, and some just are just doing goalie ice and doing more of that. What's the balance when a new head coach starts?
Yeah. I mean, anytime there's a new coach, it changes things up a bit, and I think I've been really happy with how our practice has been going, and I think we have a nice balance where we get time to work with Curtis and one-on-one and do our goalie ice, and then we have time when it comes to team drills.
Is the team drill element different?
What's that?
Is the team drill element different for goalies than maybe it was in the past?
Yeah, I mean, every coach has different drills, so I in that respect, yeah, I don't think any coach would ever do the same exact set of drills. Yeah, I mean, we're seeing a lot of pucks, which is good. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I think every coach is a little different, so practices are a bit different just by default. But yeah, it's still a good balance where we're doing goalie ice and practice. But yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it. Yeah. Just your thoughts on how things played out there with Jacki and Pare on Saturday night.
Yeah, I memean, obviously an unfortunate play. I know, Pare wasn't, trying to do anything malicious. Obviously, feel for Laine, trying to kind of reboot his career in a new city, and just obviously an unfortunate play. Obviously Jacki is, he's there to do his job, and the league dealt with it the way the league dealt with it.
What are the challenges? You can obviously put yourself in Jacki's shoes of trying to engage someone where there's been that situation earlier in the game.
Yeah, I mean that's just how the the new rules are now. It's it's hard to go about things like that because you got instigator rules, you got all these rules are trying to make hockey safer, but that's just where the new NHL is. So I'm sure everybody wished it was handled a little different. Obviously, I'm sure everybody wishes that incident didn't happen, but just an unfortunate incident. I know he wasn't trying to do it, and those things happen in hockey. It's a fast game.
I'm just wondering, it was a few fights in that game, and it is training camp. Do you give advice to some of the guys, maybe the younger guys coming up, about what to do if they get themselves?
Yeah, I meant to grab Rafi, but he got off the ice. These young kids get off the ice earlier than they're used to, so maybe I'll grab him next practice.
How do you feel he kind of handled the situation on Saturday, Marshall?
Well, he did well. Obviously he got caught with one, but that happens. I got caught with a couple when I was younger too, and those are big learning points. And I think when you get caught with one like that, you look over and see what happened and what went wrong, and you adjust accordingly really quickly.
Slavkovsky got him a bit on the hair too at one point. Is that something that happens a bunch in fights? Is it hard to avoid grabbing someone by the hair?
I mean, sometimes a guy with longer hair, sometimes it happens if it's coming out. I think I got a major in a playoff game one time. I was trying to give a guy a face wash. I guess I had his hair, and they said I was pulling his hair, and obviously I wasn't trying to. But it happens. Obviously, you don't want to do that on purpose for sure. It's not how fights should go in the NHL. But when you got hair flowing out of your helmet, what can you do?
Going up against Marshall in practice, what stands out most about him as a player?
No, he likes to play physical. He gets into corners, he grinds. I think he just adds that little bit of element to the game. He's got really good hands too for a D-man. I see him always working on his little jukes before practice. So I think he's going to be a good player in this league.
What's your favorite team bonding trip in
this
your
one.
career?
This one today.
This one.
Yeah, this one today. Anytime you can get the boys out for some golf and a couple beers and maybe some poker. Or, we're gonna play some derby days today. You can look that up. But it's just a good time, just a good way to bond and get to know the new guys and kind of get the team together after a long summer and before the real grind starts.
Derby days.
Derby days.
How did that become a thing?
Who showed me that? I want to say I learned it in Mini. Somebody, maybe it was Mini, I can't remember. And man, I just fell in love with it. It's like a card game, cardboard game with horse racing in it. It's electric. Ask Johnny about it. I don't think I've ever seen Johnny light up more than last year when we played this. Johnny's obviously he comes out of his shell once in a while, but he lost his shell when he saw that game. Oh, he loved it.
So why are we seeing you taking some reps back on the wing?
Yeah, we're just rotating, just getting, I mean, Chief also wants me to be able to play the wing if that happens. So it's just going back and forth. It's still training camp, so yeah.
How have you found the center kind of thing so far at this camp?
Yeah, it's been good. I mean, it has been, I only played one game so far basically, so it's been, in that aspect, it's been a little weird because I didn't get to play that second game really, so but yeah, other than that, been grinding every day. It's not been easy practices, so it's been hard in a lot of defensive work, so it's been good.
So what you're saying is cautioning people, don't read too much into everything that you see immediately?
It's no big deal. It's no big deal. Wherever I end up playing, it doesn't matter.
How many games or how much time do you think you need to get a sense of whether it's going to work?
I don't know. It takes also some time when you're going to change the position. So, but I think the versatility is good to be able to go there if I need to go there for a shift or two, and then go to the wing for a shift or two, whatever. It's just to be able to do that is just important.
And important to have that kind of chemistry with Max too, who might be the one switching back and forth. How much can you kind of take from practices where you guys are as a tandem rotating?
Yeah, it's just good for both of us to get reps on both sides. So, yeah, it's just good.
What's your feeling on camp so far, and how about the bonding day coming up north?
Yeah, it's going to be lots of fun. I mean, camp has been hard, and so this will be lots of fun to get out there, play some golf, and have a good time.
What's been hard about the camp?
Yeah, a lot of skating and a lot of battling, like stuff like that. So it's been a hard physical camp. So it's been good.
What's your favorite part of these trips that you go on?
Yeah, just to hang out with the guys, and get to know the guys that you haven't met before, get to know them better, and yeah, just build that team chemistry, which is huge.
Do you like Derby days? Ryan Reeves was telling us it's electric.
It is electric. It is lots of fun. First, I had no clue what's going on, but then it was pretty fun.
He said Tavares came out of his shell like never before. Do you recall what John was like playing Derby days?
It's pretty late at night, so I don't remember. All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you, William. Appreciate it. What's gone into giving William a few reps on the wing as well here?
Well, just with the Tavares and out today, I had him skate with some other guys with the injuries, but he took reps at center too. So it's one like a little hybrid today. I want Max taking reps in the middle. I want Willie taking reps in the middle. That's why I was designed that way today.
What's your sense of how it's been going with William so far? I know he's only had really the one game, but what's your read on it?
Listen, it's a work in progress is the way I'd put it. I mean, it's not easy to just switch it over and play center. Like it's a lot more on your plate. But, I think he's done a pretty good job of it, to be honest with you. And again, throughout the season, it'd be nice to have a right-handed face-off guy. We don't have one. So it'd be nice to have, so Willie, he's going to keep working at it.
How is Tavares and maybe some of your other injured guys coming along?
And Yarncroc were good today. I expect them in full practice, next practice.
You haven't announced any cuts yet. Where would you say you are with the roster, though?
Yeah, I mean, obviously management will look at that along with coaches, and we'll discuss that stuff.
What impression has Marshall Rafai made on you at this camp?
Yeah, he's like what I expected. He's an aggressive defenseman, plays physical and hard. He's involved, and he's just simple. Move it. Does his job. So for me, so far, he's done what we expected and what we asked of him.
What stood out about Nikita Grabankin and maybe him earning a chance to get up to Muskoka?
Yeah, I thought he had his game was a lot better than the last game that he played. He was more involved in the game with the puck and without the puck. He made some real nice reads defensively in the game, I thought. Had a good stick. So I thought it was a big improvement from the last game. And again, this guy's got ability. He's big and strong. He's good with the puck. Good, strong skater. So I liked his last game.
What role do you envision for Steven Lorentz moving forward?
A role?
Yeah.
Well, I think he's a little bit of a versatile guy. He played center last game, did a good job. He could play center, he could play wing, penalty kill. He's a guy that you can trust out there and to check and do the right thing defensively. Close the game out. So that's where I have him in his role.
Have you done these getaway trips with other teams? What do you hope to get out of it?
Yeah. Oh, we've done them for sure. Every year almost that I've coached, I've taken the team away. It's a great time for these guys to get together. It's hard in camp. There's a lot on the move in camp, and it's nice to get our team here with some extra guys, get together, bond a little bit, play some golf, hang out as a staff, everybody, coaches, trainers, management, players. So it's good for everybody.
What has gone into Woll's kind of workload in camp? Why has Joseph only had the one game? What's kind of the thought process there?
Well, he's going to get another game. He's going to get more work, so I'm not worried about it right now.
Is it anything to do with the medical staff, or is that...
Has nothing to do with anything. Don't read into anything like that. It's the plan.
What was your favorite team bonding trip as a player?
Mike Keenan took us to Lake Placid one year. I was a rookie, and actually it was kind of like it was in the middle of the year, and we went there for like 3 days, and so we get dressed for practice, right? We're going to go out and practice. And here comes Mike Keenan in the room, fully dressed. Says, let's go, boys. You want a piece of me? I'm going to be playing today. So we went out and scrimmaged, and Mike was playing, but nobody took a shot at him. I got a good kick out of it, though. Yeah.
Would you ever do that? Get involved in the scrimmage?
Yeah, I used to, back years ago, I would get involved in, like 3-on-3 and play 2 pass games, but not so much anymore. The knees can't handle it.
Some of your guys with Truth and Reconciliation t-shirts today. What's that mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great, I'm glad those t-shirts came out today. Everybody wore them for practice today and went around. It's very important, so it's great to see.